single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave.
Why you so silly, Melly? Doesn't give a really. Alright guys, next reaction is for Mike, the dad, for King Plus Country, God Only Knows, official music video. Mike, are you here in the chat still? Just check in. Let's go. I'll watch this one for you. This one's going on YouTube. All of them actually. All your requests. Still here. Nice. What a sound.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories, they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through.
Man, these lyrics.
What they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you.
This is so much about struggling with mental health alone. And she just keeps pushing through, man.
For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame.
No.
What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Man, this is hard.
God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through.
And I feel like everyone walking together
There's a kind of love that God only knows.
means, like, you know, everyone goes through the struggles, and just talking to someone helps massively. I mean, I've been open about it before. I did struggle. I even did therapy. I did struggle with a huge bout of depression. That's why I was away from on the internet for a while. I used to do a lot of music reactions and such. I think I was one of the first early channels when reactions weren't even a thing. And then I had so many struggles in life, and then I went through depression, and I completely disappeared off the internet, and I was struggling so much. So I'm happy someone noticed and told me to go to get help. It really made a difference. So this song, actually, I can relate to everything that is being said in this song. And I'm telling you, a year ago, 2 years ago, this would have made me cry massively. But watching it now, I'm glad I've overcome that part. And you know, I always say, talk to someone. There's always someone that cares. Tell someone, trust me, it makes a difference. Pay attention to your friends and also pay attention to yourself. Sometimes it's good to stop. You know, we get sucked into this whole life of responsibility, things that we must do. At the end, it means nothing. Sometimes we just need to stop. And maybe sometimes we just take everything too seriously. Sometimes we need to stop, look around, look at ourselves, and think, why am I doing this for? Why am I suffering? You know, just pay attention to yourself. Be your best friend. And also, if you need to talk to someone, if you're going through something, just tell someone. And don't be bullied into thinking that your problems aren't big enough. Just because somebody may have a bigger problem than you doesn't mean that you shouldn't pay attention to your problems. Because I was bullied by close people that my problems weren't big enough, and I was just whining. So yeah, you're just whining. So you become this person who you create this shield around you because, well, I just whining, right? So I just walking on eggshells. I just gonna build this wall around me, and my problems don't matter because there are people who have bigger problems. There is always gonna be someone who has bigger problems than you. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't address your problems and do something about them. This is why I say music and comedy can save the world. Absolutely, Mikey. I love these recommendations from you. This request is truly amazing. Has a beautiful message, well put together. I just loved it. I felt so connected to this. Thank you so much, Mikey.